Unbelievably disturbing, bizarre, and strange historical facts you'll want to learn more about 16. Greetings, history enthusiasts. Prepare yourselves for an unsettling journey through time as we uncover disturbing, bizarre, and downright mysterious historical facts originating from different countries. Before we delve into the shadows of the past, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's get started. Part 1. Unearthed Histories. In 16th century France, King Henry II's court was obsessed with a macabre game called Reine Pédoc. Nobles would compete in bizarre challenges like walking backward or wearing animal masks. It was a surreal spectacle that blurred the lines between royalty and absurdity. India had a law that prohibited owning more than 6 pigeons in an effort to curb espionage through the use of carrier pigeons. Ivan the Terrible's eccentricities included having his own personal harem of women called the Oprichnitsi. These women, dressed in black, were his enforcers. They roamed Russia, torturing and executing those deemed disloyal. Ivan's reign was a dark chapter, marked by these disturbing female agents. In ancient Egypt, the bizarre practice of heart-weighing ceremonies determined a person's fate in the afterlife. Anubis would weigh the deceased's heart against a feather. If heavier, it indicated a sinful life, leading to eternal punishment. This surreal belief reveals the intricate spiritual world of the ancient Egyptians. Samurai culture in feudal Japan had a dark side, tsujigiri, or crossroads killing. Warriors would test their new swords by attacking unsuspecting pedestrians at crossroads. This gruesome tradition highlights the chilling intersection between the samurai's quest for perfection and innocent lives cut short. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks for watching. Part 2. Enigmatic Chronicles. The Indian Thuggee cult, active for centuries, worshipped the goddess Kali by committing ritualistic murders. Operating across India, they strangled unsuspecting travelers with a silk scarf called a rumal. The chillingly methodical nature of their crimes made them legendary and horrifying. England's Bedlam Hospital in the 18th century treated mental illnesses with bizarre methods like spinning patients in chairs or dunking them in cold water. This disturbing chapter reveals society's lack of understanding and compassion towards mental health. Aztec rituals included the flaying of the skulls, where priests removed the skin of sacrificial victims to wear as masks. This gruesome practice aimed to channel the power of the gods. The line between reverence and brutality blurred in the name of spiritual connection. Australia's rabbit-proof fence in the early 20th century saw Indigenous children forcibly removed from their families. This disturbing act aimed to assimilate them into European culture. The fence symbolizes the heartbreaking separation and cultural disruption inflicted on the stolen generations. China once had a bizarre custom where wealthy individuals would hire mourners for funerals to enhance the social status of the deceased. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Part 3. Unveiling Peculiarities. In Renaissance Italy, an oddity known as castrati emerged. Young boys castrated to maintain their high-pitched voices. These surgically altered singers became sought after in opera, showcasing the disturbing lengths to achieve artistic perfection. The War of the Triple Alliance in 19th century Paraguay led to a catastrophic loss of life, including the execution of President Solano Lopez. His skull was later used as an ashtray, highlighting the gruesome and bizarre ways victors celebrated their conquests. Apartheid-era South Africa practiced pencil tests to determine racial identity. If a pencil could get stuck in a person's hair, they were classified as black. This absurd method showcases the dehumanizing nature of racial discrimination. Ancient Greece had the Androcrasia, a peculiar festival where men dressed as women to honor Dionysus. This temporary gender-bending tradition reflected the Greeks' complex views on gender and sexuality. In Russia, there was a peculiar ritual in the 17th century where people would play a game called beard tax roulette, deciding whether to shave their beards based on a spinning top. Part 4. Mysterious Annals. In medieval Spain, garrote vil was a horrifying execution method where a twisted device strangled the condemned. The chilling efficiency of this strangulation device illustrates the macabre creativity in medieval punishments. During Argentina's Dirty War, pregnant dissidents were abducted, and their newborns were given to military families. The disturbingly systematic abduction of infants underscored the regime's ruthlessness. The Ottoman Empire's Janissary Corps recruited boys through the devşirme system, forcibly converting Christian children into elite soldiers. This unsettling practice blurred the lines between duty, loyalty, and coercion. In Mexico during the 18th century, a bizarre tax was imposed on wigs, hats, and beards, leading to a peculiar fashion trend of people shaving their heads and faces to avoid the tax. Portugal had a law in the 17th century that prohibited wearing yellow clothing unless you were a prostitute. Part 5. Unearthed Oddities. Ancient Peruvians practiced headhunting during warfare, collecting the skulls of enemies as trophies. This gruesome tradition reflects the harsh realities of survival in pre-Columbian South America. The Iranian Hashashin sect in the 11th century used mind-altering substances to manipulate followers into committing assassinations. Their eerie tactics and shadowy presence left a lasting mark on historical intrigue. South Africa had a unique currency in the 19th century, giant stones known as rai, used as a form of money. Some of these stones weighed over 20 tons. In Canada during the 19th century, a peculiar law made it illegal to enter the country without carrying a life-size cardboard cutout of the reigning monarch. In Japan during the Edo period, there was a unique punishment for criminals. They were forced to wear wooden cages on their heads, making it impossible for them to lie down or sleep comfortably. Switzerland once had a law that banned owning just one guinea pig because they are social animals, and it was considered animal cruelty to keep them alone. If you have enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts on these astonishing stories in the comments below. Your exploration into the strange doesn't have to end here. Click on the link to learn more of history's mysterious facts. Thanks for watching!